I want to watch the news.
Are you making headway at least?
This is the news.
Schmack-a-magab, it is time from the only news that matters. And Alice Cooper says he hopes to stay fit enough to continue performing for many years to come. The godfather of shock rock has seen a number of his contemporaries either retire or announce that they will soon call it quits. But he says he won't follow suit. Instead of taking inspiration from evergreen Rolling Stones frontman Mick Jagger, Cooper 75 tells Rock Candy magazine, "A farewell tour hasn't crossed my mind at all. And it's weird because all my friends are retiring. Gene Simmons said to me recently, look, I'm done. Come December, it's over." And I go, well, you know, these farewell tours go on for years and years now, right? But Gene was very serious and he said, not this time. I promise you that come December, Kiss as we know it is absolutely done. The guys in Aerosmith are saying the same thing, as are many other bands from my era. But none of that occurs to me. It's never been a thought that I'd retire. I feel great and the band sounds great. I'm 75, but I'll be up there at 90 if I'm still in good enough shape. I'm looking at Mick Jagger as the prototype. Mick still does 3-hour shows and the sound check, so if Mick can do it, so can I. So there you go, that's good to know. Alice Cooper ain't gonna use that little farewell tour card that Kiss does more than once. And other bands do more than once as well. And Alice is like, man, if I can perform at 90, if I'm still healthy enough, I'll do it. You know what? I think I can see Alice Cooper up there at 90 doing his thing, man. 75 now, and I just saw him a month or two ago. And it was as good as the first time I saw him in 86. Alice never disappoints. Always puts on a good show. Destroyed Motley Crue when he opened for them. And it's not a band you want to follow. You know, Alice Cooper, they don't need the whole big explosion stuff. He's got his little stage show and he does his thing with the guillotine or he gets hung or whatever it is. And he gives the people a show, a real show. There's no pretending with Alice Cooper. And he's got such an incredibly tight band. He always has through the years. Band members come and go and he replaces them with a top-notch musician. So Alice Cooper is definitely somebody that I would love to see every time he comes my way. And I pretty much have. I don't think I've missed any Alice Cooper show since 1986. I've been at all of them, man, and every single one of them was amazing. And I love how he switches up the set list, man. I'll never forget when I saw him play. He played Pain once. I was like, oh my God, my favorite song from Flush the Fashion. And, you know, I've seen him do, It's Hot Tonight, like some really obscure, deep tracks from the 70s. And he always does that. Every time I see him, he always throws out a song I've never seen him play before, or I haven't seen him play in many, many years. Like the last time I saw him, he opened up with Lock Me Up from Raise Your Fist and Yell. I've never seen him play that before, and as I understand, he didn't even play it back then. It's a song he never played before. So I love that about Alice Cooper, that, you know, he throws out the rare gems for the hardcores with this amazing, amazing band backing him up. And I'm glad to know that Alice, he's going to have to die before he retires. I do hope he stops working with Bob Ezrin on all these new albums he's done with Bob. I'm not liking any of them. I mean, geez, the last Alice Cooper album I truly loved was Dirty Diamonds. I didn't like Paranormal Activity, Welcome to My Nightmare, Detroit Stories End. Road would be the best one out of all of them, and I don't even like that much. And Bob Ezrin's there. Is he on Road? I could be wrong. Maybe he's not on Road. Well, maybe it doesn't matter if he gets rid of Bob or not, but all I know is that, last time I saw Alice Cooper, the album Road was already out, and he didn't play not one song from it. Not that I'm complaining. I'm fine with that. But I did find it odd how, this is the first album he does with that band he's touring with, and they didn't play nothing from it. I think they'll do it. I'm sure they'll do it in the future. They'll throw out some songs from the album, but I got lucky. I didn't have to sit through none of those songs from Road. But he is the legendary Alice Cooper, and he definitely gets a pass from me. Because no matter how bad the album he releases, he comes my way, I'm going to go see him because he's a legend. He gives it his all. And I met him once, and he couldn't have been a nicer person. And the world is messed up because you got somebody like Alice Cooper opening for Def Leppard and Motley Crue. That's just not right. And he destroyed them. For a fact Def Leppard and Motley Crue could not out-top the great Cooper. Just no way. But he does it. He gets these opening slots, and to me, Alice Cooper should always headline. I saw him open for Rob Zombie the last time, and I don't think that's right. I think Rob Zombie should open for him. But hey, I'm an old guy, so get off my lawn, okay? Alice Cooper was huge when I was a little kid. I remember seeing Welcome to My Nightmare on TV with Vincent Price. I remember that Alice Cooper TV special way back in the early 70s because he was huge. They gave him a damn TV special. That's how big Alice Cooper was. And School's Out was all over the radio, so was I'm 18. I mean, the guy was a huge celebrity. Hanging out with people like Groucho Marx and Colonel Sanders. And, oh my God, it's just, he's the legendary Alice Cooper. It just makes zero sense to me that Alice Cooper's not headlining stadiums. I feel the same way about Blue Oyster Cult. I know they're a little strange and all, but man, if the planet was to understand the greatness of Blue Oyster Cult, they would be headlining stadiums too. But it's okay if fruity ass Def Leppard and Motley Crue going out there playing the tapes. That's okay to headline stadiums. Do you understand how messed up that is? The society we live in. And I know all you people that listen to me, you're like me, the minority. That if we choose not to go to shows, it ain't going to hurt anything. So it boggles my mind, the fakeness, the phoniness of the human race, man, that would go see, these bands. Like, if you put the audience today back, like, I don't know, what was it, 15 years ago, where Ashley Simpson got caught lip-syncing on Saturday Night Live, you put that audience in that crowd, they'd applaud it. They'd be like, oh, that's awesome how she uses tapes. Because that's what people are paying big, big money for. These outrageously priced tickets to go see a band fake it on stage, like Motley Crue. People will pay big money to see that. Mind-blowing to me. How, all right, let me put it this way. If you're not stupid paying those prices, then it must be that you just love the fake. You love being fake. You love bands being fake. You love your planet being fake. People suck. Except for us hardcores. We rule. We won't go to shows. We won't hurt anything. But at least we won't have to pay our money to see some band fake it on stage. Disgusting. Anyway, thank you for watching The Only News That Matters. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Ring that little notification bell and like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. It's also good for the algorithms if you leave comments below. So what do you all think of it? Alice Cooper, man, saying, hey, I'm not going to retire. What do you think of that, man? I'd love to know. Leave it in the comments below. And again, thank you so much. Stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath and smack 'em a gob.
Farewell and adieu to you fair Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu, you ladies of Spain. For we've received orders for to sail back to Boston. And so never more shall we see you again.